So you've just finished dessert at your favorite restaurant, and your sugary senses are already kicking in. And you're wondering, how's my body going to cope with all this sugar? Well, believe me, you're not the only one trying to figure out where all this sugar is going. For a bit of perspective, American adults consume 77 grams of sugar per day, which is 3 times the recommended daily amount. Per year, that is equivalent to 6 10-pound bowling balls. That sounds like quite a lot of sugar, right? The good news is that your body is quite smart. There are biological processes happening inside you that can help you eliminate excess sugar, like glucose. Glucose regulation is important because we can't have too much of it in us. We gotta maintain some balance. So in this video, I want to briefly explore some of the ways we humans take excess glucose and store it for when we need it. The white sugar that everyone knows about is called sucrose. After you've eaten a meal containing sucrose, this sugar molecule will be digested and broken down into glucose and fructose monomers. Glucose is mostly used in respiration, which is that important process where we create energy to do stuff. But not all of the glucose will be used up for that purpose. So there will be extra glucose remaining in the blood, which can be dangerous if it's just left there. The body can swiftly get rid of this excess glucose in the blood by using a key hormone called insulin, which is released by the pancreas. In glucose homeostasis, insulin basically serves as a messenger. It tells 3 types of cells to hang on to the excess glucose while it's not needed. Now, the 3 types of cells that take up excess glucose are muscle cells, fat cells, known as adipocytes, and liver cells, which are also known as hepatocytes. Once those cells have taken up glucose, they will keep it stored in another form until the body needs it again. The muscle cells and liver cells store glucose as glycogen, a branched polymer made of glucose monomers. It kind of looks like a snowflake if you look really close. Interestingly, an adult liver can hold on to approximately 100 grams worth of glycogen, approximately equivalent to the weight of 4 chocolate chip cookies. The process in which glucose is converted into glycogen is called glycogenesis. We can split the word up to remember it easier. So glyco is short for related to or producing sugar, and genesis means to create something. Now put the words together and you get creating a big molecule, or glycogen, which is made up of many sugar molecules. Excess glucose can also be stored as fat in our adipocytes. De novo lipogenesis is the process used to create fat from non-fat resources, such as converting glucose into triglycerides. This is why a highly sugary diet can lead to obesity, because the excess sugar will be stored as fat. As you can see, the body can store excess glucose in a variety of ways, helping to keep our blood glucose levels at a healthy level. Even though our bodies have control mechanisms to deal with excess sugar in the blood, we still need to cut down on our sugar intake because these control mechanisms can fail. But more on that on another video. Speaking of videos, like this one if you enjoyed the content that was presented today, so I know I can produce more of these in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified every time something new comes up. I will see you on the next video.